Whether you love them or hate them, specialists are here to stay. But I've stumbled upon one of the best specialists for breakthrough and conquest. Let's get into it.
Welcome
To Uplink. Before we do get into it, be sure to check out our podcast called The Battlefield Show. We release every Friday. We cover news you should know, updates, tips and tricks, and much more. Check it out on this channel or wherever you find podcasts. So I am a Battlefield player that hates vehicles, and I understand I'm in the minority for sure, but I just prefer the ground infantry side of Battlefield. And I was scared when specialists were said to be replacing the class system, that I would not have a surefire strategy to take down vehicles like I had in previous games. After all 10 were detailed, I eyed down Irish Graves as my go-to. So I started playing with Irish Graves when the game launched, and I love the ability to place down cover wherever I need to, which is necessary for a lot of the terrain in Battlefield 2042. But that shield does very little against an oncoming tank. So I started looking for other specialists to play. Next, I tried Maria Falk, as the ability to self-heal is pretty handy. Still not the character I was looking for. Next up, I tried Dozer, and while his shield is very handy for crossing the vast open areas of Battlefield 2042, it again did not help too much against the vehicles. So I tried Naveen Rao, and when I first heard of Naveen Rao's abilities, I thought he was going to be useless, and I think there's a clip on our podcast where I say as much. So when I started playing Rao, I had my doubts, but I did give him a shot. With how large the maps are in Battlefield 2042, vehicles are a huge part of getting around the maps and capturing those objectives. But on top of not liking vehicles, I suck and am usually much better suited for the ground. The only problem is when you're trying to capture the point and there are 3 tanks and a helicopter hovering around sending down fire from above, you have to have some kind of strategy for vehicles. Naveen's hacking ability, paired with the AA missile launcher and alternatively a C5 pack for the tanks on the ground, is a must in your squad for taking out the tanks, jets, hovercrafts, and helicopters. Nothing is more satisfying than hacking a helicopter and watching it float down helplessly until it can move again. So this strategy is one that I've been trying a bunch of my time in Battlefield 2042 and has come in handy so many times. You'll need to be sure to find some cover that will protect you if it gets to the point where the tank is starting to realize what you're up to and fire back. But once you're close to a successful hack, hop out and slam it with the grenades, C5, or that beautiful AA missile launcher. As I play more in Battlefield, I'll be looking at more loadouts and strategies for the game, so be sure to subscribe. Also, let me know of any you find and I'll try it out and make a video on it. If you like this video, hit the like button, and if you didn't, the other button works as well. As always, I'll see you on the battlefield.